Although many people, including myself, had previously speculated that Jodie Whittaker's 13th Doctor would in fact regenerate into David Tennant, I don't think anyone quite believed it until it actually happened on screen. And ever since that mini teaser which threw everything we thought we knew up in the air, we've had loads of new information. So here is everything we've learned about David Tennant's return to Doctor Who. So let's start with the big one, the 14th Doctor. Up until this point, we've been under the illusion that Ncuti Gatwa, who'd been previously announced to be playing the next Doctor, would be the 14th Doctor. We knew that David Tennant would somehow be coming after Jodie Whittaker, but we all assumed that his Doctor, if it wasn't just a variation of the 10th Doctor, would be getting a special name akin to something like the War Doctor or the Fugitive Doctor. However, that isn't the case. David Tennant is playing the 14th Doctor, a proper numbered incarnation. In a statement talking about this shocking reveal, Russ T. Davies said, "If you thought the appearance of David Tennant was a shock, we've got plenty more surprises on the way. The path to Ncuti's 15th Doctor is laden with mystery, horror, robots, puppets, danger and fun. How is it connected to the return of the wonderful Donna Noble? How, what, why? We're giving you a year to speculate and then all hell lets loose." And it's this statement that shoots down the theory that David Tennant's 14th Doctor will somehow be undone and replaced by Ncuti Gatwa's 14th Doctor, because it has been officially revealed Ncuti Gatwa is in fact the 15th Doctor. And on the subject of Ncuti Gatwa, let's talk about that trailer. At the end of The Power of the Doctor, as I'm sure you probably know, we got a mini 15-second teaser for the 60th specials, which ended with a shot of Ncuti Gatwa. This was and still is very confusing. All the filming images we'd seen were just of David Tennant and Catherine Tate, along with a few other characters, but none of Ncuti Gatwa. In fact, we were under the illusion that he was too busy at the moment to be filming anything, with the Barbie movie and Sex Education coming up for his filming schedule. So his appearance here was unexpected and very exciting. Now, I'm not going to break down this mini teaser because there's not really that much to talk about, apart from the one shot at the end, because we can clearly see Ncuti Gatwa is wearing at least some elements of the 14th Doctor's costume. He's got the same shirt and the same tie on, which is very interesting. You can see behind him he's just in some sort of cloudy landscape. Now, I've seen a few people trying to connect this to the Guardians of the Edge from The Power of the Doctor, and whilst I admit that the two places do share some resemblance, I do not think this is Ncuti Gatwa's Doctor being on the edge trying to break through. I think there is something else, for lack of a better word, more interesting going on here. And we've already had a few hints about this, such as the clothes regenerating with Jodie Whittaker, something which doesn't usually happen in regeneration. Hello, Future Me here for the quick little update. This was recorded before Doctor Who magazine came out and all the controversy surrounding the clothes happened, but although we now know there is a behind the scenes reason they did it, it doesn't mean there isn't also an in-universe story explanation. Anyway, back to past me. Apart from William Hartnell, but that was more production stuff. For the first time, we had it officially confirmed that there would in fact be 3 specials for the 60th anniversary. Now, we did unofficially know this beforehand, but we also got an air date which stated that the 3 specials would be airing in November 2023, which is ever so slightly disappointing as it means there will be nothing Doctor Who related over this Christmas period, which would be the first time that has happened since 2005, which means another excruciatingly long 13-month wait for more Doctor Who. However, on the bright side, this means these 3 episodes are being treated more as a mini-series as opposed to just specials, which I really like. Now, in the UK, these will be airing on BBC One as per usual, but in a massive change, for everyone outside of the UK and Ireland, Doctor Who will now be on Disney+. This is monumental news. We'd heard of rumours of a Disney Plus deal being done, but this was the official confirmation, officially confirmed by both the BBC and Disney. As far as we know, Disney will have no creative input on Doctor Who, however there are some news outlets suggesting that they will be helping to co-produce it by giving it more budget and maybe some access to Disney technology, which I think for the future of the show is very beneficial. And having the show outside the UK on the fastest growing streaming service is a stroke of genius, and we can already see that the BBC and Disney have lots of confidence in it. And whenever they said Doctor Who's going to be airing, they've also mentioned Disney at the same time, so they're really pushing this whole Disney Plus thing, which I think can only be a good thing. And alongside this news, we got the new logo. Well, I say new, but as we can see, this is an update of the 1973 logo, which debuted in Jon Pertwee's final season and was the logo all the way through Tom Baker's run apart from his final season. And it's a great logo. It's a diamond shape, which works for the 60th being the diamond anniversary of Doctor Who. It was always a great logo, and they fixed some minor problems I had with it here, and it looks great in its modern update. I also think it's cool that they're putting this on branding already. All of the tweets, apart from ones related to Jodie Whittaker, seem to all be bearing the new logo, and everywhere you look you just see this new Doctor Who logo, and I just think that's going to be really good for the show going forward. And then one final piece of news, Ncuti Gatwa's 15th Doctor will officially be debuting over the festive period in 2023, which is very exciting. It's good to see that the festive specials won't be disappearing completely from now on. Now, it does concern me that it says festive and not Christmas, because if you know me, you know I want Doctor Who back on Christmas Day, so hopefully Russell T Davies can deliver that for us. And that's everything we've learnt about David Tennant's return to Doctor Who in the past week and a bit. What do you guys think about this? Whatever your thoughts, leave them down in the comments section below. In the meantime, I've been Cyberman Alpha. Remember to like and subscribe, but from me for now, it's goodbye.